Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing 2064 Read-Only Memories. Make sure you get your ROMs ready and let's get started. That's right folks, the indie title set in the year 2064 in the Neo San Francisco have released for PlayStation 4 and its title is 2064 Read-Only Memories. Taking it back old school as a point and click title, 2064 sets you on a journey of finding your missing friend Hayden. You get notified of his disappearance by a robot project named Turing he's been working on that comes to seek you out in the middle of the night. While you're finding Hayden, you encounter multiple characters that want to help you or want to throw you off your journey to find Hayden, but it's up to you and the choices that you make throughout 2064. My first pro for 2064 is that the story of this game is surprisingly good. It sets you on this idea of you finding your missing friend who's been kidnapped, but then bigger players seem to get involved the further you progress in the story. Secrets begin to unravel who Hayden deals with, who you have to deal with, the projects he was working on, the things he got paranoid about, the things you have to help people throughout the game. The story for 2064 has a huge rabbit hole that gets deeper the further you progress. Not only the story, but the endings as well. It's definitely a pro for me. My next pro for 2064 is that the cast of characters truly help this game shine, as they're well written with so many deep and intricate personalities. You have Tomcat, the southern hacker who knows her moral gray area, Jess, the hybrid augmented lawyer who has her reasons for being what she is now, Dr. Fairlight, the wise and helpful doctor who you know has a deeper plot of his own, Lexi, the cop is not only a friend but a family member as well, Ramona, and many more people you meet throughout the game. They're all just interesting and overall well done. It's definitely a pro for me. My next pro for 2064 is that the music in this game is fantastic. It goes from the smooth jazzy sound in one area to this hard-hitting techno soundtrack when you play Megaphobator or listen to whatever you can hear in your headphones in the game, to this grungy rock sound when you meet a certain type of characters. The music in this game is great. It's definitely fitting for the tone and mood this game wants to give. Me and Boss actually made the soundtrack phenomenal for this game and I just listen to the music all the time. It's definitely a pro for me. My last and final pro for 2064 is that this game is a true throwback and love letter to the old and point and click titles that we know. Games like Snatcher, The Uninvited, Adventures in Monkey Island, all games that we know and love back in our past that we enjoyed in our point and click days. Taking the best from those games and mashing it into something even better with this experience it gives you in this game. 2064 Read-Only Memories is the real deal and definitely a nod to those titles with all the inspiration and games from those said titles, especially Snatcher. It's definitely a pro for me. My first con for 2064 Read-Only Memory is that the visuals of the small screen that's playable is actually quite a hindrance. I get that they wanted to give you the true old school feeling of what you were playing, but having just that small playable screen and not having an option to widen it up or go full screen is quite annoying to play with. I get they wanted to have the option to see the choices of dialogue that you pick, but there still was some kind of workaround around it just having us keep it in this isolated box. It isn't fun to play with and just annoying. It's definitely a con for me. My last and final con is that for this game to be a point and click title, my pointer actually disappeared on my first playthrough and hasn't come back for my second playthrough either. I'm not sure if that's a glitch on its own regard or what I've been stuck with having to mainly use the D-pad the entire playthrough to get through the game. The pointer was here at one point, then it completely disappeared in another form. It's weird but nothing truly taken away from the entirety of the game itself, but it's something definitely noticeable as you play. It's definitely a con for me. But all in all, 2064 Read-Only Memories is a fantastic game, with this great and well written story, to the awesome cast of characters you meet throughout the game, to the beautifully and addictively done soundtrack and how well of an homage and throwback this is to the older point and click titles. This game is really well done. But however, with the small playable screen and the weird glitch of where your pointer disappears in your playthrough, it definitely can be annoying in some small instances. But I'll be giving 2064 Read-Only Memories a 4 out of 5. Alright guys, that concludes my 2064 Read-Only Memories review. Stay tuned because I have many more reviews for you guys coming between Resident Evil 7, Yakuza 0, Neo, eventually Horizon Zero Dawn and Halo Wars 2. Stay tuned for that as well. Also, we will be streaming something. I will be putting on my vote for my next Let's Play, so go check that out as well. Check out the previous review on Ruby Grim Eclipse, and until next time, until the next video guys, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. I'm out. Thanks for watching.